Hi, it's Gauthier from WAKATOO, and today we are going to practice the musicality and how can you stop being rigid and tense when you play your rhythm. Most of the times when I'm giving a didgeridoo rhythm to students during my workshop and online courses, I see that when it's trying to play it, he tries to reproduce it without musicality and with a very scholastic way. I mean, it's really rigid, really bam, 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 and there is no musicality. And so that's why I decided to do this video to explain you how you can experiment and how you can try to develop your musical way when you practice rhythm. And so I decided to give you 6 advice for that, because most of the time when we need musicality, we try to get it in another way, and we try to play some complex rhythm with very complex techniques, even if we don't really master that techniques. So it can be very messy rhythm, not very beautiful, or we try to go faster and faster and faster, because getting faster, it's quite I mean, it can give the sensation that you master the didgeridoo, but maybe it's a way just to don't show that you need to practice musicality and you try to go fast, and that's not the solution. And also you can try to play some some complex rhythmic. I mean 7 times or 7-beat rhythm, 11-beat rhythm, 5-beat rhythm. You know, we can be very proud to say, yes, that's a 7-beat rhythm. It looks like very complex and I'm very good on it. But playing a 7-time rhythms needs really a lot of practice. I mean, playing it's quite easy, but playing it with musicality, it's a lot of practice. Let's see the 6 advice I can give you for practicing musicality in your didgeridoo. First advice, I will say, choose a time for that. I mean, when you practice your didgeridoo, you can have beautiful time practicing rhythm you like, you play intuitive rhythm and you play just to spend a good time with your didgeridoo. But sometimes it's good also to just book some times to practice techniques, or to practice musicality like today, or to practice other kind of things with your didgeridoo. And if you decide to practice just musicality in maybe during 20 minutes, you will be able to improve your techniques, your skills in your didgeridoo, your musicality, your pulsation, and all this very quickly. And if you practice only maybe 2 minutes intuitive rhythm, and after you say, yeah, okay, I'm a bit bored to play that rhythm, now I'm going to practice voice a little bit. You practice 5 minutes of voice, okay, I feel bored, I will practice this or this or this. You will improve your techniques quite slowly. I used to practice a bit like this. I confess, I was a bit like this, and now I'm trying to really decide that practicing that kind of skills during 20 minutes, for example, I mean, it can be 10 minutes or 1 hour. So keep in mind to focus on it and just say, okay, now I'm practicing only musicality, no techniques, no different rhythm, not all this, just musicality. After that, choose a very simple rhythm. I mean, 4 beats rhythm, binary rhythm, very simple. For me, a very simple rhythm in the didgeridoo and quite universal rhythm is to play go won 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 go won. In this WAKATOO card game you just saw on the screen, the green card with the won, it's a breathing card. So it means you don't need to think I'm going to play a won. You just think breathe. Go, so it's like the pronunciation, go with the voice. That's it. Only this. Only this. It's already a lot of work, because you need to manage the air coming in your body, and I already speak about it in other video. I will put it in the description or just in the link here. And just when I was speaking how to think rhythm in the didgeridoo, breathing is very important. You need to breathe every time. I mean, in very regular pulsation. So let's play this. Okay, now we have the basic structure with which one we are going to practice. But if we leave it like this, it's not a 4-time beat, it's just go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. We need more to play it like a 4 times beat rhythm. And to help us to play it in 4-time rhythm and in very pulsation, regular pulsation, we need a metronome. I know most of didgeridoo players and musicians, not only didgeridoo players, doesn't like metronome, but it's a really good friend. Trust me, really good exercise to practice with metronome. Because if you think that you are very perfect in your pulsation, you have 2 solutions. Maybe you don't realize that you are moving a lot when you are playing with the pulsation, or maybe you are really good, and because you already spent 20 years practicing with metronome, you can say that. But if you are that kind of person, maybe that video is not for you. So I really recommend you to practice with metronome. I recommend Pro Metronome. It's free for more the settings, so you can really use for free. You can download it in iPhone and Android. It's really easy to use, but you can find it on Google, buy it in a musical shop, doesn't matter. Take a metronome and let's play with this. Okay, now we have the 4 beats rhythm. You can hear the first beat very high. Tit, toot, 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 tit, toot. Okay, so it's 4 beats, and the first high sound is the first beat on the 4 beats rhythm. So now it doesn't sound yet very musical because it's quite. We need to put accentuation. Accentuation is really a big point in music, to play not everything in the same level, because if you play everything in the same level, it will sound really like a scholastic rhythm, really rigid rhythm, not really natural, not musical. And so to put accentuation, we can put the kuf. I call it kuf because the sound is a bit like this. It sounds. I did a video for that. To say the truth, I don't know if it was in English. I know that I did it in French, but there is subtitle. But I will check it if it's in English, and I will put the link in the description. So we will put the kuf in the first beat and the third beat. And it will help us to give the sensation of musicality. Okay, now it's going better and better, but we need something more. We need to put more dynamics in the rhythm. Dynamics are the gap between the loudest sound and the softest sound. So you need to push more to make it bigger, this gap. And for that dynamics, we are going to use the ghost note. Ghost note, to say the truth, I'm not really sure that it's really precisely that kind of exercise to practice ghost note, but it's the idea. It's the idea to keep the kuf, and all the other sound make it very softer. So we will get a very basic rhythmical things sounds very soft. And the more important, it's not to push too much on the kuf, but it's more to think, how can I play all the other sounds softer? Of course, if it's too difficult for you to play the won, don't think about it. We don't care about it. Just think breeze. Go breeze, go breeze, go breeze, but think breeze very soft. That's it. the great things with that kind of approach that it's quite easy to play and it will not ask a lot of energy, so it's not tireful. You just have to blow less and just think more accentuation and less sound. That's it, really simple. And make it in the gap you are okay with that. I mean, don't try to push too much this gap. Just try to think very soft, very hard, and not very hard, just hard, just loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft. That's it. And now that you have all this, you can practice that kind of rhythm and practice it. Just you practice with the metronome and you can go a bit faster. The metronome will be at 115 and you will see it will give more musicality, more groove, and also I will move the accentuation. You don't have to leave every time the accentuation on the first beat and the third beat. Doesn't matter. Just try to move it and keep in mind the gap between these dynamics between the loudest and the softest sound. And the last advice I can give you is to really feel relaxed. It's a very simple advice, but most of the time we forget simple things. We want to go to complex things. But this advice should be the first one. I mean, if you have many tension in your body, if you are like this and like this, the sound will sound exactly like this. And you really need to feel really relaxed, to relax your all this part and all this, and really to feel the air coming in and the air coming out in your didgeridoo. Don't try to push too much. Really play at the level you feel good. It's really important. That's the basic things. Really important. You will certainly forget it, but remember it. So for the conclusion, just think simple. Think the techniques you like to play and you used to play to practice this. Just keep a time for that. Just keep a time to say, yes, I'm going to practice musicality. I'm not going to practice rhythmical things or technique things or clear sound and all this, only musicality. And try to find very simple rhythm, maybe a 4 beats rhythm you like. Doesn't matter if you don't play exactly that rhythm. It's really the idea to get very simple things. And practice with a metronome, of course, again and again and again. And after this, think accentuation, loudest sound and softest sound, and try to have very big dynamics between those categories of sound. And of course, think to be relaxed, dynamic, but relaxed. Thank you for watching that video. If you want to share it, it helps a lot for me. I have my French YouTube channel and now I want to develop my English YouTube channel. And if you like the video, if you can like it, if you can subscribe or share it, it helps a lot my channels to go up. So thank you very much. See you in the next video and practice good, think musicality and think relax. Bye.